Hey guys, welcome back to Koki Gachas, and in this video I'm going to be covering 5 things that you need to take note if you do not want to lag behind or you are looking to join an older server on Ragnarok Origin. Let's dive right in. So the first tip I have for you guys is teaching, and honestly people usually leave the best tip for last, but for me this is right in front. This is the best tip ever when it comes to a beginner in Ragnarok Origin, and this is the reason why you want to join a guild, right? For this reason particularly. Of course there are other reasons, but joining a guild and unlocking the academy quest itself, right, would unlock teaching for you. And right here you can see what teaching is, right? Teaching basically means that if you were to have or be 2 levels above someone, you can teach them. If you are 2 levels below them, you can receive teaching, and you can teach 2 people a day and also receive teachings from 3 players a day. However, do note that I'm going to focus more on the aspect of you receiving teaching, because more often than not, if you're a beginner, likely you're going to want to leverage this, right? If you were to teach someone, you get significantly less EXP, and if you were to receive teaching, you're going to get upwards of 3 million a day EXP, especially if you are joining like an older server. If you are joining someone like my server and you receive teaching from me, for instance, right, level 62 teaching you a level 40, you will likely get 1 million per try, meaning each day you can get 3 million. That is free 3 levels, right? Anyone that has explored or discovered teaching would know how inbad this is, so you absolutely need this unlocked. So this is super crazy, and this is the reason why you absolutely need to max out your teaching per day. However, you can only do it 3 times, right? But most people don't know that there is a secret 4th time. How do you get a secret 4th time, you ask? Well, this is how you do it. You become a student for someone else, right? So you need a teacher so that they can provide you teaching even if they are not in your guild, and it counts just the same as a guild member giving you teaching, huge amounts of EXP. So you can probably get 4 levels if you find a really high level teacher. Of course, if you are joining a brand new server, it might be difficult to find someone that is so highly leveled. However, just try to find someone that is even 1 level above you. I do think that for the teacher-student relationship itself, you can also receive it if you're 1 level above only. Even if the same level you can receive, but the EXP, you do need them to be high level for them to give you a lot of EXP. So how do you become someone's student, you might ask? Because I know a lot of people are confused about this. Let me just claim this nonsense first. So how you do it is that you can come over here, right? There is actually a option if you were to be in a party with someone that you want to be your teacher, and then you can click on that option and you would instantly become that person's student. And after that, the teacher itself will have to click on this Oracle quest, right? You only need to be a party to do Oracle quest. You don't have to like be in the same spot as them afterwards. So be in a party with them, become their student, come over here, right? Become their student, and then subsequently every day just beg them to give you the teaching so that you get huge amounts of EXP. This is how you get the secret 4th try of teaching. Now the next tip I have for you guys is to save your story quest. Look at this over here. This is my story quest, and in fact I think I've saved it since I was close to level 40. This quest was from Dan. So the reason why you want to save your story quest links up with the reason why you kind of want to receive teaching, right? So you know that teaching every day you can do it 3 times. However, you can only receive it from someone that is 2 levels above you. So how do you get yourself constantly under leveled? You do not do your story quest. This is what happens, right? When you don't do your story quest, constantly you're able to find someone to obtain teaching for. And in fact, if you look at my level and my guild itself, I'm still considered under level, right? They are on level 63, I'm level 62. But on the later stages, it's harder to get teaching. Today, I haven't got someone because they haven't leveled to level 64. But this is why you want to, as much as possible, be under leveled all the way. It might hamper you sometimes, but the only thing that I would tell you guys when to start saving for story quest is when you hit level 40. Once you hit level 40, you can start saving your story quest, and the reason why is because you would unlock the monster annihilation on level 40, right? If you do not have like level 40, you cannot unlock this. And the reason why I say that this is super important is because when it comes to farming for cards, this is additional time. In fact, also farming for materials, this is 6 times drop rate. Although you don't get any of those sweet EXP rewards, you still get 6 times item drop rate. So you want to unlock this as soon as possible, and then subsequently after you unlocked it, every single time you were to complete your dailies, you will be able to get 30 minutes more each day. So that is very, very useful. If you do not hit level 40, then that might be a problem. So don't save the story quest so much that you cannot hit level 40 ASAP. Once you hit level 40, then start saving your story quests. Moving on, the next tip I have for you guys is quite self-explanatory. However, it's also very important, and that is to increase your DP. You can see over here my divine power is on 104k. In the earlier days, you would need your DP to be as high as possible. In fact, right now the DP is still very important. And how do you get your DP higher? I would make a guide on detail next time to teach you guys on all the aspects. However, the simplest TLDR is to go to this page over here, right here, click on power up and go for all the aspects whereby you have not perfectly achieved, right? You can see my matter here still has a bit, so I will still have to work on it. But this is the basic tip for you guys. The DP is extremely important, but it is not just because you need to fight monsters and that's why you need DP. The DP is like a passport for you into a lot of parties, right? It's like your resume. If you don't have a degree, maybe in the future degree is not as important, but right now it's still quite relevant. If you have a degree, you can get a job, right? This is the same thing as that. You need your DP high so that you can get into certain parties. There are certain DP requirements. I know it's a bit cutthroat. I know that it's not the best indication of strength. However, this is how people judge in this game. So just try to increase your DP, and that is very important to you getting in all the parties, getting all the rewards. But one important last tip that I have for you guys is the redeem codes, which is also tying into the DP aspect, right? Because the redeem codes give you extremely lucrative amounts of like gifts, rewards, right from the start, and you can unlock them straight from the start. You don't have to wait. And how do you redeem them? You can see right here, right? One more time, go into reward. A lot of people don't know where this is, reward, and then go into redeem. Over here you can enter the gift codes. How do you find the gift codes? Lucky you, because I have all the gift codes that are thus far available in the game. I'll be listing them in the description below, so go and check them out. I even have today's gift code as well, so go check me out. If you are a existing player, maybe you still miss out some gift codes that I might have found from the Discord channel itself. So even then, I would say that this is very important. The survey here also can give you like rewards. I do think there will be a new survey tomorrow, so if you're playing today, definitely finish the survey. Tomorrow there will be a new survey. And also to link your Discord channel, I think that you have to like link your Discord account itself to get a special gift code that gives you a lot of gifts. So basically, reward wise, just redeem all the gift code up front and then try your luck with the pet draws, all those kind of things, right? I'll touch on in detail on other systems in Ragnarok Origin next time. But for now, enter all the gift codes, get all the goodies, and then you are good to proceed to increase your DP. And that does it for the 5 tips I have for you guys in Ragnarok Origin as a beginner, so that you will not fall behind. Be it you want to join someone in an older server. For instance, I'm actually on Morok 4. If you want to join me on Morok 4, feel free to come, right? Definitely you can join me in Morok 4. However, you have to exploit teaching if you want to join an older server. If you're on a newer server, try your best. Like I've said, try to save your quests so that you are not able to overlevel other people, right? Of course, if you're a whale, you can straight away overlevel people. It's super fine. But if you are more of a free-to-play or light spender, I would suggest for you guys to just save your story quest so that you can always lag behind slightly but not too much, and then receive teaching every single day, 3 times from your guild as well as 1 time from your teacher. I hope you enjoyed this video. This is Koki Gachas signing off.